Well, hello everyone. How are you? I'm sorry I haven't made videos lately. I've been so busy. I was out to Miriam's, my dear friend that we have, let's talk about it now, the fitness fairy. And I promised that I'll post regular videos, but unfortunately work and family hasn't allowed me to post much. My real estate business is taking off and I'm just trying to get settled. I've got my oldest daughter graduating, my godson and my goddaughter who I just got to see for Thanksgiving graduating. And, a lot of changes in family, a lot of family stress. So that's what this topic is about today, is family stress. So let me think if I can start this off right. Okay? I'm thinking of how I can say this to my family and other women who deal with a lot of family stress, a lot of family trauma. So, that's gone. Well, this therapist said this to me, and I'm hanging on to this, and I want to keep moving these words forward to you. Trauma gone untreated passes on to the next generation. So you can think you're doing a great job. You can think everything is fine and trauma hasn't affected you, and all of a sudden trauma just shows up. Or a family member is doing something really bad or out of character, dealing with alcoholism, drug abuse, family abuse, just doing things that are totally out of character and things that you don't necessarily approve of and you don't want to participate in. But it's family. So people always say, it's family, let's just deal with family. Well, yes and no. So there has to be rules and limits set for anyone in your life, including family members. And there has to be a time limit put on everything. You can't just keep revisiting the same BS over and over and over again for years and not have the trauma from that stay with you. So again, I want to give my family, friends, and people who want to follow us, Mirka and I, on Let's Talk About It Now. Hopefully by Christmas, I'll get another video with her. Some tools to just deal and cope. And as I'm giving you tools, I'm going to use those tools along with you. So if you have family members who are in crises, who are in trauma, but they are doing nothing to either get themselves to a safe space, they are not taking advice from you, and they are not following the rules that'll keep a family happy. So these are some of the rules. You can't discuss serious matters with people who are drunk, high, and disorderly, or just not treating their mental illness or their mental state of being. You can't pray it away. We have some amazing prayer warriors in the family, and I do believe in prayer and meditation, but prayer without action is just, how long you going to pray? I keep saying this. How long you going to pray? Our mother prayed for roughly 40 some years. Did it change? No, it didn't, because it was prayer without action. You need to move forward with something that's very powerful, something that's going to, like when you want a new car. Or, for me, I'm getting my sugar under control and I want to, get back to my fit body. But I just ate a half a chocolate pie. Now, is that going to work? That's not going to work. That's not going to work. So I'm just using one example. And I did do that over Thanksgiving. And then I'm done. I won't buy any more. It was good, but I won't do it again. But that's what you say. Okay, I did this time. Okay, it's over. So make sure you don't do that again at Christmas. You have family members who keep doing the same thing, going back to the same horrible pattern over and over again, not showing up or showing up without buying anything for the event, or showing up without providing food when they come, or not paying their fair share, or coming late, or being overwhelmed all the time because they are taking on too much and they want you to take on that stress. It's time to have a quick little conversation, say, baby, I am so sorry, but I won't tolerate that anymore. So if you want to be a part of my life, That can't be a part of our relationship. Just really simple. And there's some words you can say. There's one really good word. No. Even stronger. Hell to the no. It's not going to happen. Sorry, no, not with me. All right, so these things, as we move forward, number one, I know I suffer from a lot of childhood trauma, and so do most of the people in my family. So, and most of the people that I know, it's not rare. We didn't grow up so different from everyone else as much as we like to think that we're so unique in our trauma. We're not unique in our trauma. Our trauma is our trauma, It's here. And it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere without treatment, discussion, and working through it. So, the topic today for Let's Talk About It Now, the Fitness Fairy, is family stress. So we just had Thanksgiving. How stressful was that? Was Thanksgiving stressful? Well, I made it over to my dear friend, my sister, Mirka's, and the children were there, and it was really great. But honestly, again, totally exhausted. So a lot of the exhaustion that I'm dealing with, and I'm going to be honest with myself, and you have to be honest with yourself, is because I need to get to the gym. I need to go for walks. I need to get back to the steam room. I need to get to 1 or 2 massages a week. That was my life pre-COVID. Now, after COVID, everything is just weird, Can't get back to a regular schedule. So you have to start to force that schedule of taking care of yourself and eliminating all of this family stress. Okay? So don't take on things you don't want to take on in the family. If people are bringing things to your house or to your lifestyle that is not appropriate for you, no, cut. No, I'm not going to deal with you. You got an alcohol problem. You need to go and deal with that with AA or wherever else you need to go. You have drug addiction. We need to get you to rehab, or if you're not doing that, please remove yourself. Keep asking for help. I'm not saying abandon them. Let them ask for help. If you have a problem with overwhelm and you're completely overwhelmed, don't just keep expecting family members to just come to your rescue. Go to therapy. See why you're in overwhelm all the time and what you can do to release that overwhelm, and then come to family and say, well, I did these steps to release my overwhelm, but I could really use once a month just somebody to come by my house and just spend some time with me and help me get this organized. If anybody has that kind of time, I think that's a better approach. But to constantly want people to save you, I don't think that's good for a family. Open the lines of communication. Not to the point where you're giving advice that people don't want. If they don't want the advice, don't give it to them anymore. Say it one time and leave it at that. If they don't take the advice, don't go there anymore. But also, don't spend time with them anymore. You understand? And if you choose to spend time with them, my beautiful therapist friend Julie told me this very clearly. If you choose to spend time with somebody that has an issue that's going to affect you, you have to accept that issue and not mention it because you're putting yourself in that position. Okay? So the things that I want you to remember from this little TED Talk I got going on here. Don't put yourself in the position where you have to keep lecturing or counseling people on their behavior. If you're going to accept the person's behavior, you have to accept it. If you don't want to accept it, don't be around them. Plain and simple. When you say no, you have to say no or hell no. Okay? It's not going to happen. All right? Some things I'll tolerate, other things I won't. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, just so I have another recording. I'm going to try to get better at them and get more recorded. I think the light's a little bit better there. But this was on family stress, family drama. Please follow us on our YouTube feed. Let's Talk About It Now. And also on my real estate, the Fairyland group, my YouTube feed on that one is also awesome. And if you have any questions, please, you can shoot some comments down below. I promise I'll try to get around to them before the first of the year. But right now, I'm still getting in the habit of setting this up with other things that we're doing. And again, we're discussing family stress, especially around the holidays. We're all going to be so stressed. So don't overdo it. If you don't want to cook, don't cook. Have people buy food, drop it off. Make sure everybody's participating balance in a balanced way. Not one person is overdoing it, because we always try to wear one person out. And I hope you have a blessed holiday. And remember, we're standing on land that doesn't belong to us. And we have to be thankful, that we're here, and honor the ancestors, the natives. We're on stolen land. And we honor them. And I thank them for letting us be here. And keep it moving. Talk to somebody. Go to therapy. Go to the gym. Go for a long walk. Deal with family trauma through therapy with real professionals, people that have studied how to correct and fix these issues, not some random person or someone who doesn't have a degree in this. I believe that people who are going to approach you to help you with something this serious needs to have some education behind them. Okay? Again, I am not a therapist. I'm more of a life coach or a personal coach or a motivational coach. But I know what I've been through, and I know if someone had told me the things that I'm saying to you right now and the things that we're going to be discussing in the future, it probably would have made a big difference in my life. But anyhow, this is the November filming right after the Thanksgiving holiday. Please be safe out there. And thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please hit me up. All right. Bye-bye.